Hey there guys, what's going on? It's Gale right here, back on the 5-9 channel, and we are here for some early Dokkan news. It's been announced that a Dokkan Now is coming. I'm a bit surprised that it's coming for part 2, not gonna lie, because they usually do announcements like these for like the start of the celebration, not in between the celebration. So it's gonna be curious as to see what exactly is coming and what they're featuring in this celebration news with the Dokkan Now. But with me today to discuss this and figure out what may be announced and what they might bring to the table is Ignant. Say hello.
Yo, what's up, gamers?
All right. So Iggy, let's hear what you have to say. Of course, I mean, I basically said that it's kind of weird, but what do you think as well, mate? Why do you think that it's just random, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very like someone said, "Oh, they just tweeted about Dokkan Now." I was like, "Huh?
Yeah.
Why?"
Yeah, so
it's very odd.
yeah, so they basically announced it for the 18th, if I'm not mistaken, 1800 PST. So for most of the world, it'll be like on the 19th of May. So the day after, because time zones and everything. But this is definitely for part 2, because if I'm not mistaken, on the 18th or the 19th, I think the sales are going away, and then I think a day or two afterwards we're getting the sales back again. So the LR should drop around the 20th to the 21st. So I'm assuming it's going to be an LR announcement. But the fact of the matter is, why are they doing a Dokkan Now? Do you think there is anything potentially they're going to announce alongside it? Maybe a new event or something? Because it just for an LR seems a bit odd, doesn't it?
They could maybe possibly give us some version Z details, maybe. Please, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that is also very possible, because we haven't had any version Z news in a long time. It's just, again, it's the whole matter of, it's still odd nonetheless that it's just randomly in a part 2 announcement, right?
Yeah,
I would like some news. I think maybe this can be sort of an update, and maybe they weren't ready to make an announcement before the Goku and Vegeta Dual Dokkan Fest arrival. This also could be in part to the whole thing of them, this might have been a very late call for this whole celebration to even happen on global, right? So maybe they weren't ready for a Dokkan Now back then, but now since they are, they can do it at least for the part 2 LR. It's just odd, because what else can they announce apart from the new LR? Is it just going to be like a 5-minute Dokkan Now where they just go over the LR? like the thing is,
yo, the LR it does defense. Yo, the LR it does damage, guys.
This is its animations and look at the sprites of the enemies. It's all in 8-bit. But quite frankly speaking, I mean, so far all the Dokkan Nows we've had, as far as I recall, have featured news regarding a EZA or new story event or something along those lines, new Dokkan event and stuff like that, right? Because if you think about it, Broly had the whole thing with, if I'm not mistaken, it had it announced the LR Broly EZA. We obviously had in Broly, and I think of one or two more things as well in terms of what the celebration was going to contain. And then before that, if you look at Bardock's Dokkan Now, it featured obviously story news and stuff like that, including Bardock, right? And then of course Heroes' Dokkan Now obviously was the same thing, story events, all the units that came out and whatnot. So I highly doubt it's just going to be a new unit, which we'll come on to in just a second as to who the new unit could be, right? But I highly doubt it's just a new unit. I think there's going to be some stuff announced as well, maybe a new story event, maybe a new mode to do potentially, hopefully, or it could just, like Iggy said, maybe just some version Z news, and they wanted to detail it somewhere where it was in a hype announcement or a video or something, and rather than just posting like a news article about it or something, right? In the Dokkan news in-game section, the news in-game news section. So I think that would be kind of cool as well. I wouldn't necessarily mind that. I think that would be a huge plus point in my opinion. Outside of that, I don't really think there's anything more we can add in terms of what the Dokkan Now will contain, unless you have anything to add, Iggy, in terms of what you think they could add, like any mode or outside of that, if it wasn't version Z.
All right, hear me out. They're announcing them bringing back OG Battlefield. Let's go, baby.
Imagine, bro. Imagine if they say Battlefield 1.0 is coming back, baby, and it's even better than before.
Take out World Tournament.
Oh man, imagine. But yeah, so of course we do have the information for that we're getting a Dokkan Now. We don't know what it's containing, but what we do know it's containing is at least an announcement for a unit, right? So Iggy, everything's going around. You know, we've gotten the chain battle for that LR baby teen, or not LR baby teen, for the teen baby, right? The chain battle is coming for that teen baby. We've seen the artwork for it. You know, people were assuming it would be LR Omega or Sin Shenron. What do you think it is? Who do you think is the most likeliest candidate for being the LR for part 2?
LR Super 17, because he hasn't had a unit in like 10 trillion years, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, though he's not had a unit since, well, the 120, pretty much. The 120 lead.
Yeah. And he doesn't have an LR of any kind. Like, the only 17 LRs have other units in them, right? Because 17 and 18, 17 Golden Friesian, which is still the weirdest LR to me.
Yeah.
And you have the 17 with like the full Universe 7. He doesn't have like a standalone LR of just any type of 17. So it'd be pretty cool to see a Super 17 LR come out.
I 100% actually agree with you on that one. And it would be kind of nice. Maybe even a Hellfighter 17 to Super 17, just because it'll allow it to be in GT bosses because of course of the transformation, because we know Hellfighter 17 alone for some reason isn't in GT bosses, but also because it'll allow you to run the, well, on global at least, it'll allow you to run the Hellfighter 17 with Super 17, right? Which is really, really cool, and link them together, which is more important than anything else, because obviously even with the same name update, you can't necessarily link the two together. So that'll be a huge plus in my opinion. Outside of that, I think in my personal opinion, I think an outside shot, see Goddess Dokkan Awakening at the start of the month with the dual Dokkan Fest and everything. I think a transforming metal Rildo will be kind of cool, in my opinion. I think that'll be kind of unique. We don't have obviously outside of the support metal Rildo, we don't have that iteration of Meta Rildo anywhere else. And then having him transform into his you know, full chrome body kinda would be kind of cool, I guess, as
whatever that's called.
Yeah, I just call it his chrome body. I love calling it his chrome body. His chrome body would be kind of cool. You'd be able to link him up with the new I'm saying Super 17, with the new Meta Rildo Awakening, which would be an amazing combination, I feel. And he could lead GT bosses as well, because he is on the GT bosses category. So I'd love that. I do think it's the most likeliest case, however, is probably gonna be a form of baby, which is surprising to me, considering we already, I mean, I say we just got an AGL baby. It's 2 years ago now, pretty much, right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been 2 years since the LR baby. But I'm surprised that that they haven't been going to other GT villains just yet, considering, Super 17, nothing for nearly 4 years. Omega Shenron, nothing for nearly 3 years, right? And obviously there's not many more than that. So them going back to baby is a bit of an oddball one, but I can also understand it at the same time, because the Goku and Vegeta they've picked is from the baby saga more so, right? So it does make sense that the part 2 LR is in line with the baby saga more so. But yeah, I don't know. Is there anybody else you'd like to think has some potential of coming around as a part 2 LR?
I know it wouldn't be as hype, but LR Ice Shinron, because we literally only have one Ice Shinron in the game, and that was the one that came out with the STR Omega Shinron event like 10 trillion years ago. He was super boss back then, but like, I'd be surprised if Indo could find a way to use that unit these days.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
At least easy AM, bro. Do something with the Ice Shinron. Like,
yeah, I mean, wait, does he even need? He doesn't even have a TUR, right? So all he needs is a Dokkan Awakening. I think if he gets a Dokkan Awakening, I think he could become a monster as well, right? Like if you see so many units these days, like if they don't have an awakening, like Better Wildo for example, once he got his awakening, he was such a beast, right? And if you look at Ice Shenron right now, he causes extreme damage that greatly lowers defense, and attacked enemies attack and defense minus 20%. You add that with a Dokkan Awakening and give him like a good starter turn, attack and defense, some great stats and whatnot. and he can lower an enemy's attack and defense, he's going to become a really good unit for, let's say, Shadow Dragon Saga or something, right? I mean, that team already lowers attack and defense left, right, and center with Omega Shenron and you know, whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's already a really good team, and I think this Ice Shenron would help it a lot. But yeah, an LR Ice Shenron would be kind of cool, and LR Ice plus Nova Shenron, you know, something, a bit of a what if would be also very cool, because again, like I said, you know, the Grandpa Gohan and Pan card that they did, you know, for Halloween and stuff, while it was a great concept, the card itself was a bit lackluster, but I think, you know, they need to do these what if cards a bit more outside of Halloween, you know. They did the Great Saiyaman Trunks, which we haven't really seen, I don't think, in the anime or manga from what I recall, unless I'm tripping. And the
I don't remember it either.
Yeah, the Grandpa Gohan, and somebody in the comments can let me know if I'm tripping, because it's been a while since I've seen the anime at all. I mean, since the last episode, pretty much. I've never gone back and watched the anime. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's a lot of episodes to sit through.
Yeah, I don't want to be honest. None, at least Super, no, definitely not. But the Grandpa Gohan and Pan definitely never happened, and I'm definitely certain about that. So that what if card, I wish they translated more into normal cards, normal Dokkan Fests and LRs, and having that as an LR and Nova and Ice Shenron combination would be sick. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The Shadow Dragons is a perfect example of a what if. They never fought together, but that's a cool card from the battlefield, right?
It'd be what the kids call these days bussin'.
Somehow I felt like I shouldn't. I didn't need to hear that in this morning. I'm not gonna lie, but we move. I do. Okay, it's gonna be very interesting to see what we're gonna be getting. Of course, let us know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think we're gonna be getting? Iggy, final thoughts if you wanna wrap it up.
Give us some Shadow Dragon representation. This is just Omega Shenron, bro. Please.
Yeah, that is, I agree with that. I mean, I love like I said, I love the battlefield card that they dropped. I do want to see a bit more than that though, so maybe an Ice, Nova, both would be amazing. But yeah, again, comment section, let us know what you guys think. What do you guys think is going to be coming? Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more Dokkan gaming anime related content on 5ix9ine. We will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, everybody.
Bye.